Bonjour tout le monde, comment ça va? Bienvenue à Trauma League Telegram. Je suis. Sorry about that. I am back. Welcome to Trauma League Telegram. I am your host and creator, Gingerbread. My co-host today, alongside with me, is supposed to be Jay Johnny. Unfortunately, the man is out from today's show. He is day to day with an illness. The sources say he is currently whipped. He will be reevaluated in a week. This show is brought to you by Swordart.com 2Gs. I have the wrong slide order. But emergency co-host. Last time it was Waves. This time it's Frost. Hello, Frost.
Hello, what's good? God, I hate that you keep using that picture.
It's the one you sent me. Today's we're gonna do introduce our guest here next. Then we're gonna have our stage 2 qualifier recap section. We're gonna have our clips. Then we have stage 2 playoffs preview and a very fun power rankings to end it. Devin, who's our guest today?
Our guest is none other than Big Zune today.
Kulzuni!
Bang! Come on, man, come on! What up?
Here he is. Look at him. All of our cameras are here. Shout out. So Zune, how's the season been? Last year you were a rookie. Had a hell of a season with the stage win and a trade and some losers bracket runs, some crash outs. But this year, second year, how's the Black Ops 7 been for you?
I don't know which one's more fun, low key. I think this year a little more fun. Just because I have like a whole roster of fucking cracked COD kids on my team, so it makes my life easy playing the game. All of them care enough to want to get on the game every day, and you know what I'm saying. So that helps. And yeah, it's been solid this year over last year for sure.
Got any questions for us, Zune?
What's it like having Zune as a teammate, bro? I've always wondered this.
Oh man, we did both team with him.
We did, last year, Rube. You were his first, bro. You go first.
I was. It was great playing with Zune. That's just Zune though. That's the whole time. That's all JD ever said. That's just Zune though the entire time. No, it was good. It was fun. Laid back, good vibes, and I mean, we went a different route after stage 1, but you still kept playing. I mean, you got the trauma experience in a nutshell. I do apologize. But
bridges burn, bro. I don't care about that, bro. We good.
God, there it is. Frosted Zune fucking dirt.
Bring it back.
No, I didn't do it this year. Stop.
Yeah, no, as for me, I mean, we all know my my personality. So having Zune as kind of my quote unquote kind of, 6-star, I guess. He was it was great for me on that Shanghai team last year. He kind of kept things calm despite my overreactions, of course.
It was a whole bunch of misfits, and we made it work somehow.
Yes, sir. But that was last year. We move on to this year with our Week 3 recap, and our first recap is actually a Week 2 matchup that got delayed. It's the Kansas City Crusaders versus the Los Angeles Reloaded. Kansas City, Stage 1 champions. They've been rusty to start Stage 2, and that continues despite a 70-point Map 1 victory. They lose Map 2, 6-4 LA. Then an overload, LA wins 5-4, and then to close out Den Hardpoint, they win 250-225. The LA Reloaded get their first win of the season after going 0-6 in Stage 1, and then you start in, I believe, 0-2 in Stage 2, get their first win of the season. A thing to note, they did have 2 substitute players. Foss and Goblin were replacing Oma and Jaded. Don't know how we let that in, but we did, and Kansas, we bit the Piper for it, as Jodamus was the match MVP with a 1.3 KD, and our notable performances, it's Waves and Jot going back and forth, but Jula and Ginger, we kind of dueled on that Map 3, as Blinky getting back onto the caster scoreboard with this match. Who wants to take this one?
I'll go, bro.
All right.
So like I only know one other time from last year that Waves got pack punched on. So I'm wondering if there's any other cases throughout the years where Waves got pack punched on. Like they just pulled out a crazy sub that was cracked way better than the actual player subbing in for. You know what I'm saying? Because last year was when we had Johnny on Shanghai. I don't know if you remember Ginger.
Yeah, I remember that. We
Yeah.
got Johnny
So we
for
kind of pack
Oma, and
punched
we
on him.
pack-a-punched
Yeah.
Vegas in stage
You
2.
got Johnny for Oma?
Yeah, well, I mean, they just got.
Oh my god.
We kind of finessed them there, but
Yeah.
yeah, no. Now that I'm thinking,
Maybe it's just a curse with him.
if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Foss and Goblin they just played like with LA previous, and so this was like a back-to-back for them.
It
And
was.
so
They were coming off a series.
And actually, now that I look, I don't think I actually have that series on here. That's might be my
Attaboy.
error. But yeah, so we just kind of allowed it because they had just played with it. In retrospect, horrible decision. Just Boss and Goblin were a pretty big advantage to their normal roster. But at the end of the day, we also just trolled. You know, it was a close. Maps 2 to 3 or 2 to 4 were really close, and we just couldn't close them out. So it was 50% on us, 50% on them. But I mean, hey, congrats to LA, first win of the season.
Yeah. Big J, man. Come
But
on.
yeah,
On the board.
as for Kansas, I mean, again, just I guess Stratus, I guess, was the backbone of this team because we just continue to flounder, unfortunately. Yeah, we move on to the next match of another Week 2 match in Week 3. It's Toronto versus Las Vegas. Vegas does pull off the 3-0. They win by 50 on map 1, 6-2 in Search and Destroy, and a 7-3 victory in Overload. Notable performances. Frost tried his best, didn't you? Unfortunately, Sonoma and JD shut that down. Match MVP goes to Sonoma with a 1.48 KD, as J. Johnny was the caster of this one. Zuni, your thoughts on the series?
I think the whole Vegas brand just wanted to come back and get Frost, bro, from last year. I think that's what this match was.
It was a blood match?
Taking the chips and the ring from them.
That is the first time I've played them this year so far, so.
Yeah, honestly, for what your team is, honestly, y'all did like way better than expected. So I gotta get props.
I appreciate it. It's war out there.
Yeah, as someone who played in this series, Frost, what was it like?
We're getting there. We're showing peaks that we're good at some maps and others, and it's just we're all kind of piecing it together. Everyone likes to point out that Wolf isn't playing good. Oh well, he's at least giving it his all, and he keeps trying to get better. Some other people would have just quit by now. So
Cough, cough.
I can appreciate that out of him, but no, we got to try and make a run in some Stage 2 playoffs and get a win for Toronto that isn't a forfeit win. We're still looking for a win, so. But we're close. We play teams good, and then we have just look like we just don't know what we're doing sometimes. So.
Do you get some sick pleasure leading these troops, bro? Like
sick pleasure? I don't know about if it's pleasure, but it's
is it nostalgia
it's
for back in Yield days, maybe?
The Yield days, nothing will ever replace my Biv, Instinct, and Pacho team that won a stage in Vanguard, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's a team.
Who was it?
Biv played worse than Wolf every time we played. No bullshit.
Damn. Did he use the right class though?
He did. He didn't put no awkward ass scope on his gun, bro.
Yeah, it is what it is. We move on to our first Week 3 matchup for real. It's Philadelphia versus Kansas City. Can Kansas City figure it out, or will Philadelphia go 4-0? Well, if you can read, Philadelphia goes 4-0. They win map 1 by 30. KC responds with a 6-3 victory on map 2, a 6-2 victory on map 3, but the hard point gets away from them as Philadelphia wins by 50. And then in round 11 on Raid S&D, Tolly hits the 1v2 to end KC's dreams as Philadelphia wins 3-2. Notable performances. It's Smoke, Tolly versus Waves. Waves tried his best. Unfortunately, KC could not figure it out, as Smoke is the match MVP with a 1.35. Entity himself was the caster, but I do want to give a special shout out to Tolly, because the back half of that series, that brother was unkillable. As someone who
Yeah, I was
played in
really
this
surprised they
series,
won
I
the
will
raid.
refrain from. I'll let you two speak first as someone who played in this series.
No, yeah, I was just surprised they won. They won the raid because y'all are kind of unbeatable on it. Y'all just
5-3
have better
curse did
strats.
happen, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I remember playing you
You
guys on
guys
raid and we
trolled
got
round
slammed.
11.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. How come you were looking at the ground trying to get that trade, Ginger? What was that?
Huh?
And when you're trying to get the trade, you were staring at the ground, bro.
I thought he was in the corner, bro.
Hmm.
I do
I
want to
think that
say
was the game ender.
it's not a terrible, but when I was in money in that, I saw Tolly cross. I didn't like. I was staring out the window when he crossed basketball. He did not go basketball. He went underneath like the head glitch at the bottom of the rocks there. It's why on stream I jump out and check it because that's where he was. But apparently he crossed basketball, and I just like bad COD timing,
Yeah.
I guess. But like when I looked out the window, that's where he crossed. So I guess I just blinked and he moved. But that's just my shitty excuse. But I don't know, man. This Mighty is not bad. He's just not Stratus, and unfortunately, it's just been a whole new complexion with him. I've been terrible this stage, as everyone knows, and he's new, kind of joined in halfway through the season. So what's he supposed to do? Us two can't figure it out, and Waves can only hard carry so much, especially against a competent team in Philadelphia. Of course, as they went 4-0 this stage. They had a good playoffs and a great stage too, so this team is not a fluke. And
I
that's
think you
just
guys just have to watch out for that Goblin guy. Just because Wave's on your team, bro, that might be his rival.
yeah. Goblin goes crazy against Waves.
Goblin's the anti-waves.
Yeah.
Yes. Any other comments on this match other than Philly's KC's cooked and Philly's froze?
Casey's
Hmm.
good.
Do you think they're
Um,
demons at S&D or not?
Who, Philly?
Yeah.
They're solid. Like
I
Smoke's dropped a couple
yeah.
like 16 bombs.
Yeah.
I think
I
they
heard that's
have.
a Smokes thing.
I think they have probably one of the deeper map pools when it comes to S&D than the rest of the league. But there's a couple maps where I've seen them play where they just kind of look like they're still figuring it out. But yeah, they're. I mean, they're probably one of the better S&D teams in the league. I'd give it that.
Yeah. We move on to our next match. It's New York versus Florence. New York comes out, dominates the Blackheart hardpoint. Florence responds with S&D, a 6-3 victory. New York responds with a 6-3 victory on Overload. And in Map 4, New York just dominates the hardpoint. They win by 110 to complete the 3-0 victory. Notable performances. It was the Mirage show for New York. Connor had a great map 2, but Johnny in map 4. And it was Cunnin, Foss, and Sid, a real team effort out of Florence. Unfortunately, Mirage drops a 1.36. So not much you can do there. When Mirage gets going, this New York team is very difficult to beat. Blinky, of course, was the caster of this one. Thoughts on the series?
So that's the Mirage that we know he can be, and he can find out the way to be consistent every time he goes out and plays. New York is a tough team to beat every time, and when they can survive a series where Johnny doesn't really play like to his standard, that just shows that like that team is really good. I mean, you got Kanaj helping on the S&D. It's just they're a well-rounded team in pretty much every mode except I would accept S&D. The S&D looks a little rough for them, but
Yeah, they often rely on a 15 out of Johnny every now and again, right?
that they do.
Zuni?
Hmm. From what I've heard from Italy over there, it kind of seemed like the whole team wasn't just playing their best that day. So they kind of got ran in some maps. Like I think they're kind of known for being a scrim team because they do really good in scrims. They know what they're doing, like know how to read the map, so on. And then when it comes to match time, they get nervous or something and they just throw it out the window type of thing. So
Yeah,
That's what I've seemed to notice.
I do like this Florence team on paper. It's just every time there's a match, they seem disjointed. And it doesn't help
Yeah.
that New York is obviously, they've been a top 3 team all year.
Hmm. Yeah, true.
Stage 1 qualifiers, playoffs, and stage 2 this isn't just a one-off performance out of New York. But it is good to see Mirage get going, as it
Yeah.
has been the Johnny show in New York, and see Mirage start to tee up. It's a good sign for them heading into playoffs.
I just need both Florence 5 stars to lock in together on a match, bro. Because it's always one doing something, the other one trolling, or vice versa.
All right, well, Entity is just called an audible from the top ropes here.
Yeah, you
Oh.
did.
Uh, is if Sonoma's first in line to get bumped, is Connor second? Probably. Maybe not second. I'd probably say he's third.
I
or
would
fourth.
say he would go with Jacob. Yeah,
He would.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I've known Connor for years, and I've always been better than him, and then suddenly this year he's better than me, and I'm having a tough time coping with it. So
I think he benefits from having like two homies on the team, like Johnny
Yeah.
and Joe. Like it just kind of helps because they're just teaching him. But like he's starting to pick up everything on his own now, and he's starting to be more consistent when he's playing, and it just makes New York and especially him even better. So yeah, I mean, if Jacob got bumped, I mean, I don't think we're gonna do that. But if
no,
Jacob got bumped, you would probably have to send Connor up with him.
as well as Tolly. Shout out. Next
Oh yeah,
match.
definitely.
Tolly got his computer and turned into a stud.
Yeah, yeah. Week 3, New Mexico versus Toronto. Blue
Hey.
versus blue. Unfortunately, contrast not great here, but Toronto comes out flying. They win by 115 on Den Hardpoint. They win 6-4 map 2. But as we all know, New Mexico, they don't try the first 30 minutes. Then they show up, and they showed up indeed. They win 4-3 Overload. They win by 135 on map 4, and they win 6-4 game 5 to pull off the reverse sweep. New Mexico wins 3-2. Looking at the notable performances, it was really the Turkey versus Frost show. Shout out Link map 1 though, as Turkey Neck pulls off the match MVP with a 1.5 KD, while J Johnny was the caster of this one. Zuni, I want to start with you. This
Frost made a critical mistake, man.
Well, which was what?
He didn't take map 3 when he should have, bro. You have to take map 3 from Mexico. You have to, like, no matter what. Because if you troll map 3, you're susceptible for this reverse sweep every time. Trust me, I know. I've been through this like twice already.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, they've pulled off 2 reverse sweeps, and they've failed the game 5 like 3 times, but they've gotten
Yeah.
they've gotten it there another 3. Like this team is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is about the first 2 maps of a series. They just hate it. But
I think they're just humble giving you the maps, man.
I think it's they just don't warm up. To be honest, they just kind of show
Yeah,
up
that
for a
too.
match. Frost, break it down for us here, man. What happened? Is it just the twins?
It's just the twins, bro. It's just the twins. No, we came out hot, which is great. Everyone was frying. I'm not turning a light on Notorious. It's not happening. This is the norm. But no, we came out hot. We carried over into the S&D on, I think it was our first time playing Scar S&D this stage. We keep playing Raid against everybody, and then we played that. So, and then map 3, Overload. Pretty sure we were down 3-1 and made a run at the end to try and win. So we were down and made a run at it, and obviously we lost it. Map 4, everybody was checked. It wasn't one person. No, all 4 of us were checked.
Hmm.
And then map 5, we just came down to Nathan didn't check the bomb when we needed to in that 1v2 that he had. And if he checks that, we go round 11. He knows he messed up. He owned up to it. It's all good. Live, laugh, and love. We learn. First time playing Exposure S&D as well. So we were kind of trying to get the map pool out there a little bit. Probably not the best idea when you're playing the twins, but you know.
Yeah, I don't know. Toronto, It's not a bad team, but the New Mexico is New Mexico. I don't know what about that organization. They love a reverse. They love a game five. It's truly breathtaking, really.
Yeah, we had to
Mm.
wait for DJ to wake up before we played.
Oh yeah.
He fell asleep before the series started.
That is hilarious. We go right back to New Mexico. This was a back-to-back, I believe. They played Toronto and then they played Vegas right after. Can they carry that momentum? They could not. The Vegas Kings, they win by 80. Map 1, they win 6-3 map 2 and they dominate map 3. What a shocker. 8-2. They pull up a 3-0. It's the Sonoma show and the Link show with Entity and Link also being there. But Sonoma match MVP with a 1.88 KD. I was the caster of this one. I mean, I was I was hyping the Twins up like crazy going into map 3, and I may have caster cursed them, to be honest. Because the amount of I was just because we had just watched them do the reverse sweep against Toronto. I was hyping them up like crazy, and then they got 8-2'd. So I may have cursed them. I think that they were just tired too. They had just gone Game
Oh yeah,
5 versus
definitely.
Toronto. Uh, Playing a back to back's always tough, especially against like Vegas, great team. They just handled business. Any other comments?
It was just the match of hell for New Mexico, bro.
Yeah,
Like the
it's a
last
tough
team we want to play a
matchup for
back to
them.
back in.
Yeah.
Fun
DJ
fact.
says fun fact. Yeah, he did the vetoes focused on maps 3 for 5 for Vegas.
Oh yeah, he told me
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So they were trying to do it again.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
No.
they just doing back to back reverse sweeps is very bold. I'll give you that.
That is.
Oh, that'd be a lot of COD to play in one night.
Yeah, unfortunately, Vegas said no, we're going to bed. Sonoma drops 81 kills in 3 maps. Not much you can do there. What a performance from Vegas. As I believe Vegas, actually this was their stage week 2 match actually, so Vegas are now 3-0 as they look to go 4-0 as they play the Pittsburgh Defiance in week 3. Vegas wins map 1 by 75. Pittsburgh responds with a 6-3 Den victory. Vegas, though, responds back with a 6-2 victory on Overload, and they close out Colossus map 4 by 100 to pull off the 3-1 victory, winning all 3 respawns. Notable performances, it was Blinky, Hellboy, and Fluctuant all had their maps for Pittsburgh, as JD, Entity, and Sonoma all had their maps, but overall KD, it was Sonoma dropping a 1.37 KD as Vegas pulls off the 3-1. I was the caster of that gingerbread. And I mean, we just kind of said it before, but I guess Sonoma goes crazy, man.
It's that PC, man. That NASA computer you got.
He got an upgrade at that for sure.
And even if you deal with Sonoma, you still got JD and Entity right there too. This Vegas team is gross.
He shut down
That's-
one, another one's gonna pop off. So
Yeah.
No Ent
I swear
MVP.
Sonoma's been crazy.
Ent had a 1.28 KD. Sonoma had a 1.37. So you do the math on that one, guys. For chat yelling at me. But as for Pittsburgh, I mean, both hard points were close in the first rotation, and then second rotation, Vegas blew it open. Is that just like Vegas' style? Like they test the waters, then they blow it open, or you think just Pittsburgh just couldn't keep up in hard points?
Definitely couldn't keep up for sure.
yeah, I think that Pittsburgh team's still kind of figuring it out with Hellboy on the roster now.
Yeah,
Because didn't he come from LA
he did.
to
Yeah,
there?
after.
But they're starting to get a better version of Hellboy, which is good for them. And I think that kind of carries into their S&D because usually it's Blinky having to carry the load there, and Hellboy's had some pretty good S&D performances as of late. But I think their respawn they just need more reps. They're kind of lacking behind everybody else. So
Is that them being a 0.5 star down? Do you
I don't think it's them being a star down. I just think it's the teamwork side of things. I don't think they're all on the same page and how they want to go about things. especially like in Overload. A lot of the time you'll see the ball carrier out in front of everybody else instead of everybody in front of the ball carrier.
Mm,
So
that did
it's just
happen a
little things
lot,
like
yes.
that. So just gotta get the communication on point, and those boys will be fine. I mean, they got Blinky. Blinky's God himself sometimes. So
And Flex been good at S&D. Popped off crazy.
Yeah, he went, I believe, like 10-5 that
Yeah.
map too. But Blanky went, 12-6, right? So it is what it is.
Mm.
So we move on to our next series, the Boston Bonsai versus Seattle Rain. Another blue-on-blue matchup. I apologize for contrast. Seattle win by win by 90 on map 1. They win 6-2 map 2. They win 7-0 map 3. 3-0, dominant 3-0 out of the runners-up from Stage 1 playoffs. Looking at the notable performances, Magic, M19, and Sentio all had a map for Boston. Buki, Riv, and M1 Breakout all had maps for Seattle. Buki, though, ends up as the match MVP with the 1.63 KD, but a special shout out to M1 going 36-19 on map 3. Welcome back to Trauma, Miles, as Isaiah was the caster, getting back onto the caster list. So shout out you.
This was quite a controversial one, I heard.
yeah.
Was it?
So
I was cast in the other match, so I completely missed
apparently,
this one.
apparently they couldn't play any other day, or Seattle said they couldn't play unless they had to have subs a certain day or whatnot. So Boston played with Mikey being a little drunk.
That'll
So
do it.
that's what happened there in that series. I mean, Seattle, we can't take away from Seattle. Seattle's still a good team, but the fact that that game got played with him like that is kind of crazy. But
Mhm.
Boston agreed to it at the end of the day. So
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, actually, Boston had they had 4 days of availability. Seattle had one, and Boston, they played the one day they couldn't. As my M19 was under the influence, unfortunately. But
shout out Mikey.
even if he's not, I don't see a 3-0, but I still think Seattle wins without it.
Hmm.
Personally,
I guess
Yeah.
we'll never know.
I guess we'll never know. Yeah, this series may have retired Pacho. Shout out to Trauma.
So he is back. He's got to finish out the stage.
Okay, well, we'll see how that goes. Seattle.
I also heard Mikey lost the bet.
Did he?
Mikey, what?
Might have lost $100 to Buki.
Oh
They're
no.
going at it in Eight's call every day, bro.
Unfortunate.
Mikey versus Buki is not what I
I
picked
did
in
not
Trauma
see
for
that
the year.
storyline coming. As we move on, this is our final stage. 2 qualifier matches. I did forget I did forget one of LA's matches. I think
Yeah.
their week 2 match that got delayed till week 3. I did skip that one. Unfortunately, my apologies, LA. I don't care enough to fix it though. But here we go, LA. Another double substitute out of LA. That's crazy, but Miami has one of their own. Notorious in for Kaze, Paladin in for Jula Chief on LA, and Entity in for Oma. The hell? LA comes out, map 1, they win by 40. They win map 2, 6-4, 2-0 lead for LA. Miami, though, says you suck, 6-2 on Overload. They win map 4 by 20. And they 6-0 sweep a map 5. Miami pulls off the reverse sweep against this Frankenstein LA team. The Miami Mafia win 3-2. Notable performances. It's Jonimus for LA, and Entity as a substitute going 14-7 that map 2. As for Miami, Notorious as a substitute map 2, Sin at map 1 as always, but it's Icarus absolutely showing out the back half of that series as he's the match MVP, a 1.22 KD, 110 and 90. Sin technically dropped like a 1.28, but I gave it to Icarus for dropping a 1.22 because it's my show and I don't care. JD was the caster of this one, so getting back into he's had a slow stage 2 in terms of casting, but he got this one. I mean, 3 substitutes. What is there to take away? Because it's 3 substitutes in this match.
Icarus is another person that if we were ever to do bumps would probably have to get bumped. He's got his PC upgraded after his initial star rating.
True.
Yeah.
So He's definitely been playing. And if you scrim them, he plays pretty good for them in scrims, and it translated into a match where they needed him to step up with another sub. So
Yeah, as Notorious, love you, brother, but he is a step down from Kaze, so they did need that extra oomph from Icarus this series to. What the hell? I don't know who that
Oh.
was, but someone's.
Gamusa.
Oh no. Yeah, I mean LA. I mean LA's a good team. Like they were first seed in stage 1 for a reason. Don't look at playoffs. They're 3-1 now in stage 2 qualifiers. So good on them to get the victory. But for LA, I mean, this Frankenstein ass team. They've played one series with their real team. I have no thoughts
Really?
on them to be
Did they win that
honest.
series?
No, they got 3-0'd by Florence.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Then they got 3
Huh.
0'd by, I believe, Philly, actually. So apologies, Philly. I skipped one of your matches. Unless it was in the last week. I don't remember. But they got 3 0'd by Philly, and then they beat KC with 2 subs, and then lost this one with 2 subs. So I don't know.
I just,
I just
I
have
just want to
no
know what happened,
thoughts,
Map
man.
5.
Oh, map 5. I mean, Icarus is 10-1.
He just shut him down completely by himself.
If I remember correctly, Miami were playing every credit corner, and LA just sprinted into them. If I am not
Oh
mistaken.
yeah.
And LA just they took the bait. But
Yeah, I'm surprised they played Exposure.
I mean, it's a mat 5, so it was probably just a
Yeah,
accidental. I guess we'll play it type thing, right?
yeah. I don't know if you want to dodge Exposure for any team, it's Miami, bro. They're creddy as hell.
Yeah, unfortunate. But that is gonna do it for stage 2 qualifiers. One minus that one match I skipped. Casting update for week 3. JD did 1, Johnny did 2, Entity did 1, I did 2, Blinky did 2, and Isaiah did 1. These are our stage 2 totals. 4, 2, 1, 2, and I can't do math. For our grand season totals, JD moves up to 12, Johnny top of the leaderboard at 18, Entity moves up to 14, I move up to 15, Blinky moves up to 5 into 5th place, as Isaiah is now tied at 2 with like 4 other people. So shout out the overall casting. Johnny's the current caster of the year, and I did a fun thing. I mentioned this to you, Frost, off air, but last year I counted who did what, like how many people casted, and we had 19 people that were not myself, JD, or Entity. We had 19 people, not us, cast. This year we are already at 17, and we're halfway through the season. So round of applause for Trauma. Everyone's
I'm stepping
up.
up.
Mhm.
Also, shout out Johnny. He did not cast last year. He's now top of the leaderboard. So thank God for him, because without him, I think I would be at like 27 right now, just hating life.
I haven't had to cast anything this year. Let's go.
Bang.
Bang.
But yeah, so Johnny current the leader of the caster of the year. So shout out him. As we look at stage 2 standings. Vegas and Philadelphia are both 4-0. Vegas, the higher seed due to map count on the far right of your screen. Tokyo, New York, Miami are your 3 to 5 seeds as 3-1 each. Tokyo gets the third bye, while New York and Miami will play in round 1, again due to map count. Pittsburgh and Seattle are 6th and 7th, respectively, both 2-2. Kansas City, Boston, New Mexico, LA, and Florence are 1-3. They take up the 8 to 12 seed in that order I said. Again, due to map count as the tiebreaker. And Toronto in 13th, 0-4, unfortunately.
Dang.
Biggest surprises. I would say Philly, because I personally thought it was a Cinderella. Their top 6 in stage 1. I thought they would be like a 2-2 team, and then they say you suck and hit us with the 4-0. So I would say Philly was my biggest shock.
I'm gonna put Kansas as my biggest shock.
Yeah,
regardless of the player change, the core 3 should still be able to figure it out with the new guy and win more than they did. So I mean, you guys went 2-2 stage 1. It's not like you guys dropped too far, but it's still a big surprise after winning the stage.
That's fair. Kulzuni, your pick?
Seattle. I'm surprised they're like stuck in the middle right here after their trade for M1.
Well, technically it was free agent signing. I will say
Oh
with
yeah.
Seattle, it's a good pick. I believe they played the two teams they beat were Boston, New Mexico, so two lower seeds. The two teams they lost to, I believe, were Tokyo and Vegas.
Oh yeah.
Also, that
They had to play
Vegas,
the super
that might
teams.
be a lie. It may have been Miami. I don't remember, to be honest. But it's still two higher seeds. So I think
Yeah.
it was a reasonable 2-2, but certainly after second place, you would expect a. It's funny the stage one finals are the 7 and 8 seed in stage two. I think that's surprising for both teams. I still stand pat with Philly though being 4-0. Did not have that on the
Yeah.
bingo card. As we look at the overall season, of course KC is in first due to that stage one victory, but due to their good stages, New York, Vegas, Seattle, Tokyo, they all closed the gap a bit. But this is just Philly jumps up to seventh with that 4-0. So shout out them. Everything else pretty much stays the same. As we move on to our clip section.
Ooh.
Whoops. Hopefully stream can see this. I don't think you guys can due to the way this is set up, but just look at the stream chat. This clip is called Caster Has a Stroke.
Oh, okay.
I was the caster for this one. This was the Vegas, New Mexico game, and there's a reason. It's because, the wrong corner gets picked, so Loden left in a 1 versus 3 as Linek on a 6 streak as he makes it. Not a 7 streak. I almost spoke too quickly. That would have been for the cruise missile, I think. So that happened.
Yeah, you pushed it on though. You didn't even acknowledge it.
What do you mean?
You just had a stroke and continued casting, doing your job.
You just worked through it, bro. Good job.
Yeah, shout out the load and turn on. Didn't matter, he died, didn't win the clutch, but I thought the turn on was worthy of a clip. Speaking of worthy of a clip, it's Toronto versus New Mexico map one.
I haven't seen one in the back.
Nathan goes sicko mode to end the match.
Back.
Oh, let's go, Nathan.
Good job.
Let's go, Nate Dog.
Nice. Sons of nades.
This is during a New Mexico listen.
Leaving the listen in there, it's a little just how we know it. The New Mexico way, cool, calm, and collected. But you need a little bit more energy potentially in order to come back in this map. 10 seconds away for closing
Nathan,
it out if you are
33
Toronto
and 17
and winning your
on that.
first map, I believe, in what feels like forever. Toronto, 9 seconds away from closing it out. Only a few more gunfights to be won. And so far, so good. Toronto are going to take a map
And
1
7
victory
streak.
over New
Call
Mexico.
game. 36 and 17 on Nathan, a 7 streak to call game. Shout out you, bro.
Dang, I didn't realize Nifty went 10 and 30 there. Sheesh.
Yeah, it just it is what it is, man. Next up, this is probably my favorite clip. This was Pittsburgh Vegas. I titled it "The Double Flank of Doom."
Oh,
Pay
Paladin
attention
loses
to the
that
mini map.
gunfight. Flux now, he's trying to pick up the flank, but Loden, oh my god.
Lux and Loden run past
That's the
each other.
greatest timing ever. Neither player
They
sees
both
each other. Now
flank the
Hellboy is
spawns.
watching this, but he's getting flanked by Loden. Oh, Loden.
And
Watch
he
she went
gets
flanks
away.
Dojo for
So both players sprint past each other in P2. They both flank the spawns. Loden gets turned on. Fluctuant gets the kill. I believe
Didn't that
Pittsburgh
happen
won
twice
that
to him?
round. It did. That one was funnier in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's
Just,
wow.
Tough map for Loden in particular. Just a couple of really bad COD timings for him. Next clip up. Philadelphia versus Kansas City.
Hey, good luck.
It's an
You
also
spot 2 of 'em
mighty
there.
1v3 clutch.
Oh,
Welcome to
this
Trauma
was-
League,
happen,
brother.
though, especially like that.
This was gross.
Freebie spot smoke. There you
Oh.
go, Mighty. Oh, so Mighty. How mighty are you? 30 seconds left. Playing against Trolley. Yeah, Mighty's definitely gonna tweak. Where could this guy have gone? Tolly's playing it perfect. He's
15
gonna wrap. I
seconds
mean, you
left.
gotta
I think
hop on this
Tolly's
now,
gotta
Luke.
win this now.
Yeah,
I mean,
he'll
they
spot
give
his
it to
legs. That
him.
will. Oh, hold on now, Mighty gonna get.
Oh.
Oh my God! Also Mighty.
Unfortunate. Tolly
Yeah, that
just
was
gets
kind of
cut
painful
out.
for Tolly.
They won the series, so
Yeah,
Just peeks
I-
it too
in the moment it
early.
was wicked.
hell
Yeah.
yeah. Our second to last clip here. It's Vegas versus Toronto. What happens?
Is there a quick trade? Not quite yet. But Frost
JD left in a
on this
1
laundry
versus
side is able to
2.
find a kill. Now it's gonna be a 1v2 left for JD. JD able to find the first. Is able to get out with his life. Is Nathan not able to get the quick trade, but is gonna get the spot at the JD on the white van. JD just trying to finesse, trying to play his life. Is gonna get Nathan one shot at JD.
Unfortunate.
Damn. Damn.
JD with a nice clutch as Nathan kind of tweaks himself out a little bit there. And our first ever fan submitted clip. It's been like 7 years since we've had one. I am gonna mute it because they are blasting music. It's probably copyrighted. I don't know, but so I'm gonna mute it. But it's Sonoma. Jodamus is spectating Sonoma. This looks like ranked play S&D. He's got the sniper app. Damn. Or is this CCL actually, not the ranked actually? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it might be.
But what a snipe out of Sonoma there. As that's going to do it for our clip section. No one else really submitted anything. Didn't really do anything else. So we move on from our clip section to our preview section. What are we previewing? Stage 2 playoffs. Of course, the Vegas Kings, Philadelphia Fear, and Tokyo Storm are all get buys as the 1, 2, and 3 seed. Everyone else is playing in round 1. Our first matchup is Kansas City versus Boston, the 8 and 9 matchup. This was a week 2 matchup in stage 2 qualifiers. Boston won 3-1. Obviously, as a member of KC, this was our second match with Mighty. So now that we've had him for 4 matches, a couple more scrims, I think it goes different, but maybe it doesn't, as Boston are a solid team. What are your guys' thoughts?
Yeah, I think if Mighty locks in, y'all handle it, honestly.
I think that still goes either way, just because your guys'
Yeah.
respawn's so inconsistent. You're probably one of the matches I'm excited to watch, and then Pitt in LA. So
Yeah, I think in round 1 matches, this might be the best matchup, just in terms of the rosters. But our second round 1 matchup is New York, the 4 seed, versus the 13th seed, Toronto. Obviously, Frost, you're a member of this, so we'll hit you last.
Bang.
But there is some news. Johnny's out of town. Obviously, they'll probably still get a 6-star sub, or at least a 5.5 minimum, right?
they have Trey.
They're going to get Magic? Okay, so they're going to get TF Magic instead of J Johnny. Obviously, close enough gun skill-wise, but will the new different kind of play styles play a factor? I don't know. I'm intrigued to see how New York look without Johnny.
Yeah, I wonder who's gonna IGL that one.
I mean, he'll probably still
I
be
don't know.
Magic. It would just...
Yeah, is he a good IGL? I never really played with them.
I don't know. Frost, what are your thoughts on your own series?
I think out of all of our first round matchups, we got blessed with this one, just because Johnny's out of town.
Yeah, that is
that is a huge thing. But no, I think it'll be a good series. I think we can win it if we play the Call of Duty that we played against, like Vegas and Kansas City, not the COD we played against Philly and New Mexico. So I think we can win it. It'd probably be game 4, game 5, if I had to guess.
Right. Our round 3, our next matchup, round 1, Miami the 5 seed versus Florence the 12 seed. This is a losers round 2 rematch from stage 1, where Florence got absolutely scumbagged by Miami. There was like 7 restarts. Because they kept getting the rules wrong.
Oh,
So
yeah.
like it was a whole thing. It was really just a bit, but I don't know. Like Miami's looked good, but they've looked weird. Right? It's a lot more of Icarus and Kaze popping off. Chaotix has been slowing down a bit. Sin is still great, but obviously like I guess he hasn't been the hard carry that he was in stage 1. And like Florence, I mean, again, I like that Florence roster, but I don't know how this is gonna go. Really interested in matchup.
If it goes map 5, I'll be happy.
Goes map 5, he'll be happy, he says. All right.
I guess that's the Cunninger boys.
Florence never goes down without map 5, man.
Yeah, Florence either
That's
gets
fair.
3
That
0'd
is,
or
they do
map
go to
5.
game 5.
It'll be interesting. As we move on to our 4th matchup, Seattle Reign versus New Mexico Enchanted. What New Mexico do we get, and what Seattle do we get? Because we've seen New Mexico.
We're gonna get reverse sweep. New Mexico is what we're gonna get.
Yeah, or are we gonna get Seattle? Through winners bracket in playoffs stage 1 where they were undefeated, like they went crazy. But you can never count on New Mexico, so I think this is the easiest that goes map 5 in my opinion. Who wins it? No idea.
Yeah, it depends which team locks in on the S&D more. I think.
Yeah.
I think it'll come down to the map too. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's some maps I wouldn't want to play Seattle on S&D on.
Yeah, with Riv, he's so good at search. But Turkey's been popping off too for New Mexico. I'm interested to see how the respawns go for that one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And our final matchup here, Pittsburgh, the 6th seed versus LA, the 11th seed. This one is funny because it's what LA do we get? Will Pittsburgh allow substitutes? Will they not?
I mean, it's not will. They have they allow. They have to allow them.
What substitutes will they allow? Will LA get away with it again? For like a 3rd time, getting
They're gonna pack a punch again.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they win that with a pack a punch, I might get nervous, bro.
Yeah, because you're Tokyo, so you await the winner of this one. So who do you want? Just for free bulletin board material for the other team.
I've already played and beat Blinky so many times, man. I'm bored of it. I just want to play Jaw already, bro.
Big Jaw.
Big Jaw, man.
Yeah, it should be interesting, of course. Playoffs. I'm shocked there isn't a match today, but them's the breaks. Deadline is Tuesday. Although I do know there's at least one game that is Wednesday. Whatever it is, what it is. No?
Yeah, my game. I was just
Right.
saying my game.
Well, yeah. So, so I know there's at least one confirmed for Tuesday as well, but we will see. Tune in to Trauma.org on Kick to watch these matches. As we move on to part 2 of our previews, G League! G League has returned in March, 2 months late, shout out. But the combines have begun with 3 stars, 3.5 stars, and a couple of 4 stars just for fun. Combines, I mean, we'll be doing them for the next couple of weeks. So if you are a 3, 3.5, or 4 star, or an owner or something, lock into a combine. We are looking for owners right now. To hopefully get some rosters going. Are the snowmen coming back there, Frost? Or?
I would like to bring the snowmen back, but I think Mr. Commish don't want me to be a G League owner anymore. So, but if we end up needing one, I'd be down to bring the snowmen back. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
Zuna, you got any interest in being an owner in G League?
Should I lock that in?
Express
try to
some
take that ring
interest,
from you,
maybe.
Jimmy.
You know?
I'm gonna build a whole roster just to take that ring from you, man.
Oh, I'm not playing.
Nah, why not? You don't want the back to back?
I'm the caster, bro.
Man.
Bangkok Bass is back for another year's what Jay
I
says.
did my 2 years. in G League.
That's
I'm
it.
done.
Man,
I'm done. I'm taking a step back.
Moscow's
not
best
gonna-
players retiring.
On God. I'm not gonna, crash out on anyone more. Sorry, Zin. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Brian, from 2 years ago. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm done. I gotta cast it if like because I casted like I counted. I casted 8 matches last year. Second highest was 2 for G League.
Hmm.
So like if I play an end casting, Brian, it's over, man. I'm gonna lose it.
I might coach a team again.
Right, you
Ooh.
were Bangkok's coach.
I was
one
Bangkok's
time, yeah.
coach.
Yeah, hopefully the Moscow Mule will come back and see if they can go back to back. Yeah, it would feel weird playing and being caster again. So I think I'm done personally. We move on from previews to our final segment. We have a power
God.
rankings. Welcome back to Fat Guy Corner. As Frost and I rank our top 5 fast food chains.
I will not lie. Mine is a bit trolly.
Mine is also a bit trolly, but not really. I think. Zuni, did you create yours as well, or are you just gonna?
Yeah, I did actually.
All
I'm
right, so
locked in for
Dude,
this.
I'm giving you a new picture next time on this show. I
It's
can't.
the one you
I
sent
can't,
me, bro.
I can't. I know, but I can't, bro.
All right. First off, we start with an honorable mention. So this is really a top 6. I have McDonald's just for the sake of it, as Frost has Little Caesars.
That's disrespectful, man.
What?
The honorable mention,
I
Little
don't-
Caesars.
Hey, I wanted it to be put in top 5, and the call that I was in before I joined fucking flamed the shit out of me for
Oh,
having it anywhere
man.
near the top.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
They just
Pizza
forgot
is
who was
tough
there
because,
for
like,
them.
do you count it as fast food or is pizza?
Little
some
Caesars, you walk in there and grab a pizza and you walk out. That's
Exactly,
the
right.
definition of fast food.
Yeah, for sure. That's. I guess that's where it's. It's certainly one of those debatable topics. I have McDonald's.
Hey, in chat, I originally had this as my number 1 fast food place because I
yeah.
eat Little Caesars a lot.
I think for me, it's
Bing.
number 7 personally. There's a different
Just
pizza
so you know,
place
guys.
I prefer personally. There's a different pizza place I have higher. Little spoiler for you. Zuni, you got an honorable mention for
I
me?
don't
or
think
did
I
you
put
just
a
do
pizza
top
place in
5?
there after that.
No, I just did 5 actually.
You just did 5. Heard that. So we move on to our
I'll
number
throw one
5s.
actually. I'll throw one real quick.
Frost and I both have
Post.
Subway.
Wow.
Kind of hilarious. We
Oh.
both had Subway. I don't know. I like sandwiches. They're good sandwiches. That's all. There's also one like 2 blocks from my house, so I get there.
There's one down the street from my job.
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
Like no troll. Tell me why I had the same pick, bro.
So number 5? No bullshit?
Yeah, no bullshit, bro.
Let's go.
That's fire.
I always get like 1 or 2 of the same sandwich every time I go though.
Yeah,
I'm a creature of habit. I get the same sandwich every
Yeah.
God, shout out the footlong turkey, bro.
dude. Footlong spicy Italian, bro.
Mmm.
We go from our sandwiches. We move on to 4th. I have Domino's. I prefer Domino's over Little Caesars. And Frost
This
has
was an
Panda
argument in my call.
Express.
We argue that Domino's. I was arguing that Domino's is not fast food.
No, well, I'll just pretend it's Little Caesars then.
We'll let chat
Oh!
decide.
Don't look at that spoiler. You didn't see that. Actually, I'll just
Nice.
fix it. Just fix this mid-show.
Mm.
There you go. It's fixed. I have Little Caesars 4th. Frost has Panda Express 4th. Yeah, pizza's great. Love pizza. Frost, why is Panda Express 4th?
Dude, I love Panda. Panda is just quick and easy. Their orange chicken is great. Love it. Think I've never had a bad Panda Express.
Have you ever had something other than orange chicken though?
Yeah, the teriyaki chicken, and then there's the one of their seasonal ones that comes out every summer. I can't remember what it's called.
Mm. Just had to know if you were casual or not.
No, I can't remember that seasonal one's called, bro. But it's good. I don't know if they keep doing it though. It's been a little while.
Zuni, what's your number 4?
There's a hot honey and sesame one, isn't there?
Oh yeah, that one's fire.
That one's good. I like that one.
My fourth. All right, chill out. I don't know if y'all have beef with it, but Burger King, bro. Is that faded? Is that interesting?
Hey, it's your list.
It's a take.
Only because of the fries, bro. I can't like I don't
Their
know what it
fries are
is.
pretty good.
Yeah, like their fries hit like crack.
Their fries are pretty fucking good. I will not lie.
Yeah, and the SpongeBob meal, bro. Come on.
SpongeBob meal.
We move on to our top threes. I have Dairy Queen. Frost
Dude, I
has
didn't even put
Raising
Dairy Queen
Canes.
in there. Oh no.
Frost has Raising Canes. Zuni, what do you got?
Shit. McDonald's, bro. Classic. Can't go
McDonald's.
wrong.
Explain why McDonald's.
They're one of the few. Well, I don't know about few, but one of the reliable places for a late munchie meal. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
And they also got the $5 meals, all that. So, just reliable. That's why.
Frost, I'm Canadian. I don't know what this is. What is Raising Canes?
It's just like a chicken strip like place and chicken sandwich. That's all it does. And then they have fries, the crinkle cut fries. They got the cane sauce. They got Texas toast. If you know what Texas toast is, you Canadian.
I do know what Texas toast.
Okay, it's like I didn't know.
You dirty Canadian.
Yeah.
Alright.
No, but it's pretty good. And it's not super expensive. It's just and it's pretty consistent. Every time I've had it, I've never really had a bad time with it. So
And I have Dairy Queen.
I don't have one in Oregon. So
I have Dairy Queen, chicken strips, Blizzard. Shout out. That's all I need in life, to be honest. I could die tomorrow and I'd be happy with a chicken strips and Blizzard from Dairy Queen. No,
I don't think I've ever seen a real person eat a burger from there.
I've never eaten a burger
dude,
either.
my dad eats burgers. From
I just get
Dairy
chicken
Queen.
strips and Blizzards, bro.
It's
That's all
so
I need.
weird.
My
No,
sister once
Smash
ordered a
Kings is not
salad
elite.
and I punched her in the face.
What?
Like, you got a salad from
salad
Dairy
from
Queen?
Dairy
Yeah, it
Queen?
was unbelievable. I couldn't believe
Oh,
it.
hell
What
no.
the?
It was we move on to number 2. I have Harvey's, which is a Canadian place. It's just a burger place, don't worry. Then we got Taco Bell from Frost. Zuni, what is your number 2?
I forgot what my number 1 was.
You'll remember
Whataburger, bro. Whataburger.
Whataburger. All right.
Oh.
So yeah,
What? Hey, chill.
I have Harvey's. I know this isn't really in the United States, but it's just a burger place. It's a make your own like they have you order a patty and then it's basically like you build the burger like with the worker like almost like a Subway type where they build it in front of you. But they have like deep fried pickles that are great. They have like frozen fucking Red Bull machines that I'm addicted to. It's just a good ass burger place. Shout out to Canada.
Yeah, Cunning. Let's go. I knew I liked Cunning for a reason, bro.
Frost, why you got Taco Bell, bro?
Taco Bell is just every time it's just a nice, quick, easy, and kind of like how Zoom was talking about, like late night. Taco Bell's open pretty late, at least for us here. So it's just consistent, nice to get some late at night.
Zuni, Whataburger, you're getting some pushback.
I know. What's up with that, bro?
Why you got Whataburger too, bro?
Well, Cunning's tripping. He's literally from Texas, so I don't know. He's tripping about it, but I like going there just because like they always have like a special item or something that come out, like some fancy burger or something like that. So that's always fire.
Fair enough. This is our number 2. We move on to our number 1 picks. I have Wendy's. Frost has Chick-fil-A. And Kulzuni, what is your number 1 pick?
Man, I had Chick-fil-A too, bro. I Frost copied my shit.
Hey, let's go,
2
Zoom.
Chick-fil-A's. I have
Let's go,
Wendy's.
Zoom.
I'll go first
Let's
because you
go.
guys have the same one. Wendy's, like they're just consistent. Their burgers are good. I love their fries. The Frosties are great, and they also my local one closes at like 3 a.m. So for me, this is like my late night food kind of thing. Because it's closer than the McDonald's, so I always get Wendy's. Plus, I mean, I'm on the logo, guys. Like, shout out. But you guys both have Chick-fil-A, so I don't know what I know what it is, but it's not in my country, so
What? Oh hell no.
I know it's
we
a burger
we
place.
just got one in Eugene, and I was my ex worked there, so I was kind of fed up with it for a while. But now that I'm like back into eating it again, I miss Chick-fil-A.
One reason I love Chick-fil-A is because the rewards app, bro. If you
Hate
grind
you
that shit
guys.
out, like you actually get free food, bro. It's fire.
Fair enough. That's gonna do it for our power rankings.
Tori said I made the best list, by the way.
Congrats. So normally there's a round table. Didn't set one up though, but I guess we can do a little impromptu one. So chat, any questions for us? We'll let chat decide here instead of us having a predetermined topic. Unless Zuni, you want to create a predetermined topic for us real quick.
I'm gonna run use the restroom real quick. I'll be back.
Heard that. Yeah, this is good. Like, let's get some chat questions maybe. And
Yeah, let's see what they say, man. Instead of hating on me.
yeah, no, I don't know. I couldn't figure out because Johnny said he wasn't gonna be here because he's out of town. So like I needed to do a power rankings, and I had no idea what to do, right? Because like I've kind of run through my list, right? I did COD games, did Power Rangers, did sports, right? So I asked Chaotix, Tej, and he said fast food like a fat ass. So we did fast food. Maybe I'll do alcohol next, bro.
Oh, you cut out like half a trauma. They're not old enough, bro.
Oh, well, in my country they're legal.
Oh,
that came out wrong.
Oh no.
That's a bad phrasing on my part. My apologies.
I'm about to clip it out.
Yeah, someone clip.
Yeah, I'm back.
So yeah, not a single chat question shout out, but
Nice, good chat.
any fun round tables, real quick? Is any random topic you guys want to yap about for 5 minutes?
Biggest beef and trauma.
Like for us individually, or like overall
Yeah,
in the league?
for each individual player, and then we can do overall.
Can I? I could do like 5. Bro.
You
all
beef
of
with
mine
everyone,
are
Thomas.
so one-sided though, because like no one cares.
Hellboy says he asked a question.
Did he? He said redhead biased.
Oh, he said, I heard Tim Hortons is the Canadian truth. Why wasn't it on your list,
I mean,
Thomas?
it's a coffee. It's like a donut, bagel, and coffee place.
I don't hate Hellboy Pink.
My biggest beef is me versus a server. That's a good one. You could also me versus like every 3-star last year, but that was more just me being an asshole. And
You were calling everybody out.
Other
Dog.
people
It didn't
just
matter.
like everyone else just like bait like we would just rage bait each other. It wasn't like a real. I would say maybe Paradise, but even that's not real. It's just we like to fuck with each other because we've played like 5 finals against each other. He has a winning record against me. I don't want to talk about it. So I mean, I guess individually I would say Paradise, just mainly because it's been G League 2 years and main league 5 grand finals total. So I would say Paradise, but obviously that's, I don't know, that's such a, it's not a real beef, like not like a hatred beef. It's more like a trolley beef, right?
I don't even know if I have beef, bro.
Yeah, be with someone. Someone you're extra motivated to play against.
The most beef I get from is Sonoma, bro. He just randomly chirps me, bro.
He chirps everybody.
Yeah.
Love Jacob.
He probably up there though on my list.
Frost, give us your top 5 real quick, Frost. You got a bunch,
What?
right?
My top 5
Yeah,
beef?
don't you have beef with everyone?
Yeah.
It's like rank them real quick.
Everybody's got beef with me. I
Mm.
don't really beef with. Well, okay. Me and Jacob, we beefed for a while. We're pretty mellow the last couple seasons though. Notorious beefing with me this year. I don't quite get that one. That one's probably pretty trolly, but he picked it and it's just kind of been going, so I like it. That's probably it. I beef with Stratus a little bit. before he retired from the league. There's other reasons behind that one. I don't really have any ill will towards him. That was just more in the moment type of thing. That's probably it in terms of my personal beef.
Speaking of
Me and Wolf beef for a while, and now we're teaming together.
yeah,
Nice.
speaking of in the moment beefs, Chaotix versus Fatboy.
How about Chaotix versus Sonoma?
Yeah,
Or Chaotix versus Brian?
or
Or Tej versus the server?
Teach versus everyone.
There's even a newer one, Notorious versus Wolf, bro.
Oh yeah, that popped off the other day, and I was so confused. I had
Yeah.
500 missed notifications in the court. I was like, "What is
Yeah.
going on?"
500.
Yeah,
Jesus.
they were yapping.
Mm.
Hold on, let me start another beef real quick. I know Buki and I always we like to fuck with each other a lot. Just
I
'cause
got
we've
I got a
teamed together
friendly
so
one
many
with
times,
Jace because when he joined the league, he told me he was gonna beat all my records.
and he has not. That's
Well,
Hmm.
if it's hard to beat someone's record when they're still playing,
that is true.
so
Hellboy gave me. We can transition off this. Hellboy asked to do a top 5 trauma gamer tags a few weeks ago, but I didn't think there would be enough of that to do a proper power rankings because there's only been like 80 or so players. But kind of an impromptu kind of top 3 trauma gamer tags.
big toes nails.
Big toast. I was gonna go with Beefaroni. Maddie,
Beefaroni's pretty good.
Maddie's old
Yeah,
gamer tag.
beefaroni.
I was a big fan of that one.
What was
Drippy
Spags last
bullet.
year?
I mean, he's been Spaghetti for.
Yeah. I remember it was like
What happened?
kind of
Did Spag retire?
Yes. He's not playing this year.
That's sad.
Very sad. He would have balanced the league probably.
What other gamer tags have there been?
I mean, always liked Vandal.
Vandal's pretty good.
It's a cool name.
Shout out the goat Nolan.
One I've always
Always
liked,
liked-
but it's hilarious, is a Hangman. But I know we don't talk about him.
Oh
anymore.
yeah.
But like the Hangman's a sick name. to
Why don't
me.
we talk about him, Thomas?
I don't know, bro. There was some rumors. I'm not a part of it. I don't know.
You don't want to know, man.
That's
He may
that's
have
trauma
just
lore.
stolen
that's
It's like
gonna
a
equipment.
stay.
faux pas to speak his name.
It's trauma lore that's gonna stay with like only the real people that know the trauma lore.
He may have stolen some NMSU equipment, bro.
What?
I heard about that.
Hellboy says hate. That's good.
Yeah, the cheater.
I think you mean, yeah.
Fire ass gamer tag. You
Like a
think that's a
gamer tag.
fire gamer tag? Just hate.
I mean, I think gingerbread's pretty cool, guys.
Actually, yeah. What the?
I mean,
appreciate
Kulzuni's pretty
that.
good because that's just Zundo.
That is just
Mm.
Zundo.
Yeah, I have like
That's
two
pretty
different
good.
names in here.
I prefer Jid over JD, but like he's not.
To be fair, I call him out as Jid when we play
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
But like JD sucks, but Jid is funny. So.
Mm.
Yeah, JD sucks is
It's
crazy.
initials, dog. I don't care.
That's crazy.
Yeah, let me be TLP real quick, bro. Like, yeah, I'm cool.
TP, big TP.
I mean, Pacho was
TLP.
red for a little bit,
Was he?
and then he was red, and then he was Wacho, and then he was
Mm.
a couple other names. Worst name in the league currently?
Oh, Fat Boy King for sure.
It's gotta be Gingerbread.
Oh, what the?
Damn.
Pinkson, worst gamer tag? Oh, that's a good shout, Hellboy.
And Pinkston's is pretty interesting for a gamer tag. We gotta know the lore behind that one.
I think JD's the worst gamer tag.
Mm.
JD?
Yeah, bro.
Worst
no,
gamer
just
tag?
kidding. No, it's not. I mean, I don't know. There's been
Mine's
some
probably
bad
just
ones.
4-time MVP.
Yeah,
What is
one
it
time,
now?
one
Yeah.
time champ, 4-time,
Yeah.
one-time MVP, 4-time champ. It's
That
gotta be the
terrible.
worst.
That is pretty bad.
That's horrendous.
It's such a long name, bro.
Yo,
If only it was true, bro.
when Magic went to Trey,
Oh yeah, he got
that was
nerfed.
he just lost all of his aura for that one.
Did he go back? Yeah, right.
He went back.
changed it
Yeah,
back.
he played one match with it and went back.
Mm.
Johnny was Frodo for a minute. That's a deep cut
Oh,
lore
yeah.
for
Dude,
us. but,
Frodo went to land.
Frodo did go to land.
Pink won't tell us the lore because it's a government secret.
Hmm.
All right, that solidifies it. Worst gamer tag in trauma right there.
Yeah.
You can't tell the lore of your gamer tag, you're automatically at the bottom of the list.
Gee, I wonder what my lore is.
I don't make the rules.
Actually, yeah. What made you choose Frost out of everything, bro?
Let me choose Frost. To be honest, I was Ruthless I was on Xbox. That was my thing. And there was another guy named Ruthless on Xbox who had a lisp, and everyone assumed it was me, so I changed my name to Frost.
That's fire, dude.
Oh, that's the lore behind that one. It came down between Frost and Eclipse was the other one.
Hmm.
And I was Eclipse on Twitter for a while because I was part of a sniping clan back in the day.
Bang.
But no, I settled with Frost, and now it's been Frost forever.
Hmm.
Zuni, what's yours?
My lore?
Yeah.
Comes from the fuck me. Good old Xbox 360 days, bro.
Oh, bang.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was like one of those random generated ones or if my dad made it because he like made the account or whatever. So I don't know like who came up with it, but I just know that was my day one.
Mine was I used to be Wildcat because I was like a duo with one of my homies, and his name was I think like Catman because he was a big cat. We were like 10, bro, so I was like Wildcat. And then I switched when I went to finally switch. My hockey nickname growing up was Trip, because my balance was terrible, and we had another Thomas on my team, so I was Trip. And so I was gonna be like, ooh, I could be Tripwire, but then the thought of being like, I immediately thought of like XX Tripwire, like that shit sounded terrible, and that'd be like so lame. So I was like, fuck it, I'm a redhead. So I switched between like redhead to like that one redhead to red ginger, like, and then I've just kind of rotated all types of redhead / gingerbreads the last like decade.
You just really wanted it known, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Because I mean, I don't know. I thought being known as Tripwire would be pretty fucking lame, to be honest. I could just imagine, yeah, like the XX underscore Tripwire. I'm imagining game chat being yelled at, like like that. I could just like I didn't want to deal with that, so I'll just be a redhead, bro. Fuck it, we ball.
Hmm.
All right,
Crazy.
but shout out Hellboy for leaking government secrets. But
He just threw my last name out like nothing, bro.
Shout out.
Damn. I mean, most of the people in the court at this point know my first and last name, but fuck.
Conan with From the Top Rope says Blue Hydra is a great name. I agree.
Oh, yeah.
Kaz is lame.
Who
Shout
was-
out.
Oh.
It was Kaz. Yeah, we've rambled enough, so we're gonna end the show here. Any closing thoughts from our guest, Kulzuni?
Well, thanks for the invite. This was dope. Glad to talk to my favorite 2 former teammates, man. Glad we can
It's
have
gotta
a
be
conversation
Cap.
again. Nah. Y'all were my first trauma teammates. So. Come on.
Come on.
Shout out. My emergency co-host, Frost. How have you enjoyed being on the show for a second time? This time as the co-host.
It was good. Shout out Johnny for his illness of being whipped, as you put it.
Hey, that's what I was given.
Hey, man, I'm going to get you a new photo for the next time I'm on here because I can't stand that photo, but it was fun being on here.
All right. Before I do the merch plug, I did just realize I have one last clip that I completely forgot about. I am so sorry, Sid.
But New York are the
But
better
it's
roster
Sid turning on
by far.
Grace.
Showcase their dominance.
Phrasing
showcase
is
their top
incorrect
three
there. I
styles.
apologize. Ow! It was
Shit, that's a
notorious,
great kill in the
actually.
game.
Let's just
Dominance
replay
to
that for
showcase
stream.
your top 3 status.
Oh, that's another beef. Grace
Holy
is
shit, that's a
beefing with
great kill
everyone
in the game.
after every win.
Notorious
But
with
your
the
top 3
pistol
status.
turn to Grace.
And holy shit, that's a
Shout
great
out
kill.
I remember
Notorious.
watching this in real time.
Completely forgot that clip. I
Damn.
mean, the game was over. There was 3 seconds left, but shout out. Last second clip for you. As we move on. Swordog.com, 2Gs. Get your trauma merch at swordog2gs.com. I have been Gingerbread. My emergency co-host has been Frost.
Bang. Peace out, gamers.
And our guest today, Kulzuni, thank you for coming on.
Bang! Peace out, gamers.
As I awkwardly fumble to try to switch tabs to the outro music. Here we go. Thank you all for watching. This week, Stage 2 playoffs start. So make sure you tune into Trauma.org on Kick to catch all Stage 2 actions. This has been episode 11 of Trauma League Telegram, and thank you all for watching. Tune in next week while we break down Stage 2 playoffs.